Sometimes the last shall be first. We've all heard that phrase before, right? But how often can you actually apply it and it makes logical sense? Well, in coin collecting, we call it bookends. The first of something, the last of something. Well, today we're going to talk about the most recent release from the US Mint, at least a little while ago, but something we're seeing, a little trend that is worth pouncing on. Let's take a peek. So a couple of years ago, the US Mint put together a program paying tribute to the armed services, the 5 primary branches. It started in 2021, and you might remember at that time, it was for the 2.5 ounce, the first time ever in US history. And they made 10,000 each. Year 1 was Air Force, Coast Guard. Year 2 was Marine Corps, Navy. And year 3 was Army by itself. All of them at 10,000, all of them sold out. Because of that sellout, and it sold out so quickly, the US Mint reorganized the program and then launched it as a 1 ounce silver with the same designs as those beautiful 2.5 ounces, and they followed the same order. So in 2022, it was Air Force, Coast Guard. 2023 Marine Corps, Navy, and this year's piece, the last piece, is the Army. Now, all of the issues were made in high relief, which is why the detail is so outstanding on these pieces. And they were all symbolic of when the branch of service started and kind of where it is today, and nothing much more so than that of our Army, right? Continental Army going back to 1775 and showing the uniform and garb at that particular time to a modern day warrior as we see on the bottom. Very nice, very delicate, very, very simple and very clean. The reverse is just our American flag, but the various banners are all the various battles, significant battles fought over history by the Army, which just adds an extra little a flair to it overall. And then the various tributes of the Army: loyalty, duty, respect, selflessness, etc. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Here is the secret I was referencing earlier, and it's just worth discussing. I referenced all the 2.5s sold out. Here are the mintages of the 1 ouncers. 20,000 and 18,000, Air Force and Coast Guard. The Marine Corps in 23 was 19,000, Navy 21,000, and then the Army 14,000. Big eyebrow consideration there. Significantly less than everything else. But here is the number that matters the most. As you've noticed on your screen, this is in a beautiful NGC holder. And on the holder it says, perfect 70. If you look at the numbers, in 70, the Army is going to be, without question, the key to the entire series. The Air Force, there are 751. Under 1,000, very scarce. Coast Guard, under 500 at 423. Then you get to the Marine Corps, and it goes up to 447. The Navy's 470. All of them somewhat proportionate to how many they made. Do you know, as of right now, the Army is under 100. And it's not like they just started certifying these yesterday. So we always take a step back and look at the surroundings and see what doesn't look right in this parameter. And then the other thing to consider is what? The largest branch of service is actually the Army itself, right? So it's totally inverted and somewhat of an anomaly. So as I referenced, it's kind of a unique thing. I love the series. We've had all of the prior 4 1-ouncers, and we've had all 5 of the 2.5-ouncers, and all of them have sold out. It is a beautiful series, a great series, and the low mintages and the low populations in 70, based upon the unique detail, just make it one of those where you say, yeah. Oh, and by the way, how about being affordable? Look at our price today. We're at $179.95. On the airwaves, only one of our competitors have had this in the last 30 days. And they were at $249.95. Let me repeat that. They were at $249.95. Same coin, same holder, same rare under 100 known to exist today in 70. Now, good question, and it's a fair question. Do I expect that to stay there? No. I expect it to move a little bit. But this far in is usually about 70%, 80%. And we follow the trends for when the coin is released to that 60th day, 90th day, and look at how many have been certified, because it's brand new. We're all excited, right? We want to get our coins certified, and then it kind of settles out over time with all releases, not just these beautiful 1 ounce or 2.5 ounce U.S. military medallions on the Silver Eagle Blank. So under 100 today, yes. So if it's under 200 in 2 or 3 months, it's crazy steal, because it's still a fraction, a half of what everybody else is. Guys, I only had 18 coins to start with, so we got to put that 30-second clock up. I wish I had more, but with the numbers where they are, it explains why we only had 18. We're under 10 already. If you're visiting us via the web, I anticipate this one being a sellout in the next few minutes, so if it's in your shopping cart, please push it through. We want nobody to miss out. These are very precious, and they're also, as referenced, very rare. Again, under 100 known as of right now. We don't expect much of a change. And we're saving a boatload. $249 to $179. Think of the savings. Think of the item. Look at that crazy, beautiful design. This one, absolutely a keeper.